up quickly. Late in the first period, power play for New York, but here comes Alina Mueller shorthanded.
Just a great move as she goes far side on the breakaway chance. Great puck protection, and Alina Mueller just doing Alina Mueller things. She's on fire. Here's Hannah Bilka. Great goal. Shooting through traffic. Schroeder can't see it because of the net front presence by Toppany. But New York, again, they battle back. It's third period. In a span of 3 minutes, Ella Shelton on the back door puts her team on the scoreboard, and just a little bit later, Abby Rock across with a pulled goal, and Ella Shelton, her second goal of the night, and able to.
But she probably prevented about 9, and in overtime, she was unbelievable. Jessie Eldridge, so dangerous, big glove save there. Abby Rock sneaks behind the defense. Bourbonnais with a huge home run pass. Here comes Rock, tries to go to the same area. And another huge save by Hensley as Rock started to pull her. And then Rock, with another breakaway attempt, round 2, comes in, tries to go through the goaltender. Hensley can't do it. And she gets the first star, and she was tremendous.
33 saves for Hensley, another 3 in the shootout. And Minnesota moves to 12.
Play, she takes the ice that's given, walks out, and finds the back of the net. 1-0 Toronto. They make it 2-0 on the first goal of her career, on the first shot of her career. Jessica Condis, what a beautiful snipe. 2-0 Toronto. It's Lauren Gable, her first of the season on the power play. She gets 1-2 whacks at it, and she beats Reagan Kirk. It's all Toronto again after that, though. 2-on-1, Emma Woods. This is not her first of the season, but she makes this one look easy. She goes top shelf. Callie Flanagan gets the empty netter, reads that pass, jumps in, finds the back of the net to put Toronto up 4-1. It's a late goal by Hannah Bilka. Her first.
Felt like more. New York had plenty of great chances, and Mashmeyer does a great job between the pipes again.
They did, and she was ready for everything. This was off a turnover right behind her net, and she quickly was able to locate the puck. And some of these, where there was traffic, there was 4 or 5 players around her. She is such a calming presence. It's no wonder that she's able to have such a high workload, because she can handle this like a pro. And so here's another look at it's point-to-point, down low to Jessie Eldridge. This was literally with 30 seconds left in the game to keep the score.
Did have a bunch of really good looks, some help from some posts. There's one. What a great play by Emma Greco to keep that puck out of the net after it hits the post. Marie-Philippe Poulin was the shot taker on that one. They had a crossbar by Barnes. Boom! That one rattled off and hard. So a little bit of puck luck for Boston, and once again in the overtime, they had another good look in Montreal. This time it's Laura Stacey. She's ended one in overtime before. She puts the burners on, goes to the net. She's a big, strong player. She was using her size and strength. I love this play. Comes into the corner, battles one player, then battles 2. She wins this puck, gives her team an offensive opportunity by beating 2 players in the corner. She did that all over the ice all night, and that is ultimately what led to the 2 assists that she was able to get. Winning the battles, throwing pucks to the net, following up, throwing the body, all the things that you expected this young rookie to do when she came into the league. Takes a little bit of time, though, to make that transition, and she made it tonight. Full in a China shop at times. I love the game that she played.
Toronto, 2 goals in this one, and the first one was kind of an awkward one. Just the wraparound play, backhand floater over the glove of Gwyneth Phillips in her first start here in the PWHL, and what a way to get back in the scoring column for Kelly Panic, and then she would add another one, a beauty of a shot there to make it 2 goals on the night for Kelly Panic. She led the team in assists last year and only had 4 goals, so she's more of a playmaker than a scorer, but that wasn't the case here tonight. She was able to get the job done offensively on a goal as well.
Love this little chip in by Mueller. Puts it behind the New York defense, allows Toppany to come in and force a mistake, and then Mueller is just in a great spot on the rebound. Mueller set up Knight, picking the puck out of a scrum. Instead of trying to put the puck, force it into a hard area, she chips it off the wall. Good little area pass, and there was Knight just drilling it home when she knew she had daylight. Then she finishes it off here with the empty netter. A really
offense lately. Kristen Campbell up to the task.
Campbell early on had to make a couple of really big saves. Then after that, she just had to be really good, and she was. Not a lot of big rebounds. Kept the crease pretty clean, nice and stable. she plays a calm game in there, which I think is great for her defenders in front of her, because if she's not panicking, they're not panicking. So it was just a real good, efficient effort for her. 23 saves in the game. And
also has to be confident and control in both goaltenders, and Kristen Campbell was up to the task tonight. She did not let up a lot of rebounds. She was sliding well, but most importantly, she saw the puck coming. The Sceptres defenders did a really nice job of clearing out in front of the net, making sure that those lanes were open so she could track that puck. She looked calm, she looked collected, and I'm sure this win was very, very sweet.
Saves for number 30, and this Toronto team had some really good chances.
Yes, they were outstanding. There was 3 breakaways alone that Toronto had, and Corrine Schroeder just stayed tall. She stayed firm in her crease and was able to battle through no matter who was in front of her net. And so she did an excellent job, and their team as a whole did a great job defensively in front of her.
Now leads the league.
Most poignant parts of the action. We thought that Minnesota actually struck first here. It was called a good goal on the ice. Kelly Panic, however, hit it with a high stick, and so it was called no goal. We play on, still in the first period. The puck just comes around, and Peyton Levis is right there.
this is a how do you do goal.
Surprise, yes.
Picks up the goal as New York caught Minnesota a little flat-footed here. Caught the goaltender, Rooney, a little flat-footed.
Came up big for this team, held them in it, all smiles before the game, but she was all business when she got on the ice, making the easy saves look easy, but making some of the tough ones look easy too. She kept this team in it, she allowed them to have the chance to win, and she's the backup goaltender. She's playing behind a goalie in Corrine Schroeder. It's tough to get starts when you got someone like that ahead of you, but she made a case for herself and shows the depth of goaltending for this New York team. Montreal coming in relief against New York, and then again here tonight. She wasn't overly busy at times, but she did have some big saves to make to keep her team in this game and give them the opportunity to win. It's all about timely saves for goaltenders, and she gave them exactly that. When it was scoreless, when it was a 2-1 game, she came up big, gave her team the opportunity to go down the other end of the ice and get that lead, and ultimately the win. Big game for this rookie goaltender. They dominated the play, had all sorts of looks, had the offensive zone time. They made one mistake though. They threw that pass through the middle of the ice, and Susanna Tapani was able to walk in all the way down the ice and fire blocker side to beat Emirates Mashmeyer, pick up the 2 points for Boston, and catapult them up the standings.
Second game-winning goal of the season for off very well for the Minnesota Frost. They came in waves. And how about Kendall Coyne-Schofield sticking with it, making a nifty little move, and getting the Frost on the board first with her 7th of the season. Then a crazy play as Brooke within Minnesota skip ahead now to the second period. And she'll Sonia that out a little bit, and they did tonight. Claire Thompson with this shot. It's Liz Sheppers on the 4th line, and that 4th line had a good game. They get on the board first, and then it's Shisheva. She has a pair in this game, 2-on-1. So you know you're going to get production from Coyne-Schofield. She got on the board as well, but it's Shisheva with 2, it's Sheppers with 1, it's depth scoring, and they a lot of offense, but some spectacular goaltending. Like you said, it's Ottawa that gets on the board first. Jocelyn Larocque with that shot into traffic. Victoria Bach, the 2 players that just got traded here, getting on the board. Gotta feel great for them. Boston comes back down the ice though, and it's Sydney Morin on a goal that was set up and started by Alina Mueller, a player that really needed to get. That gave room for Montreal to get their legs under them. Coming off of a break, they come down the ice, 2-on-1. That one's gotta hurt. Marie-Philippe Poulin gets them on the board. Jen Gardner, what a game she had. Best of her young career. She snipes that one. Got a goal and assist already on the night. Power play goal. Poulin gets her second. Who is able to tie things up in the 3rd. Great play in the corner. Drives the net. Gets the backhand turns and the forehand. And again, Reagan Kirk making the initial save. Just can't make the second one. They go into overtime. This is a quick overtime. Poulin to Stacy. Stacy in forehand to backhand, and she ends this one in a hurry. Montreal takes the 2 points. Toronto can only walk away.